Welcome to Tuber Chat. This is a rapid pace, high speed growth network, and I'm glad that you're here. If you are a small YouTuber, you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to the most influential small YouTubers who can get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. In order to get the most out of Tuber Chat, just follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen and feel free to connect with anybody in the chat. The way that we do that is we visit a channel, we watch a short video in full, usually over a minute or longer, and we leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video. Then we give a thumbs up. If you enjoy the creator's content, you subscribe, and then you come back here and leave a single emoji next to the creator's name, typically a heart, and if you wouldn't mind mixing them up, that would be great. So in introducing you to Tuber Chat, you're already here. We are very much helped by the Hoops Family Network and Cooking with Q and more. They are moderators as well as much more with the Tuber Chat project. So if you see them in the chat, you're going to want to connect with them right away. Wanston, thank you for coming in. Kristen Welton, of course, my love, thank you for joining. Dumpster Diving Debs, thanks for coming in. And don't be shy, please, by all means, start connecting with each other right away. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. Today is a test stream. Our live streams will begin next week. So what we're doing today, this is a full-on growth stream. I want everybody to connect and hopefully maximize the value that you get out of being here today. And next week, we will start going regularly. What I'll ask from you is if you notice any irregularities or any glitches or any problems, just please direct any questions or any feedback to me. And you can help me make sure that we are ready to maximize everybody's impact. So you've already seen the Tuber Chat channel. I hope you're subscribed. I hope you got your notifications on as well. To get the most out of Tuber Chat, you're going to want to connect with us on our website, which is just tuberchat.com. All that's there right now is an email sign-up form, and we will build out the site as time goes on. The email list is going to keep you informed of everything we're doing with Tuber Chat so that you can make the most out of your time both on and offline. So we are also on Instagram as well as Facebook and Twitter, and you can connect with us on all of those by just visiting /TuberChat. Then as well, we do have some merchandise building out on Teespring, so you can have a look at that as well. And if you'd like to connect with me personally, I'm very easy to find at Kevin K. I will drop messages in the chat from my personal account here and there so that you can connect with me easily. So right now, let's get into what we're doing. And let's have a look at some channels. Now, hopefully you guys have got, if you're using Chrome on a computer the way that I am, hopefully you've got the Go to Channel extension that was built by the wonderful people at Swap Meet Shops. So it makes it easier to get to channels that you want to connect with. For now, I will do it the old school way. I just copy the creator's name, paste it in, and get to their channel. Now, Wanston is a new connection for Tuber Chat. We have subscribed, although I have not yet watched a video or commented or liked, but I will. Your video, your latest video has been added into our watch later list. So I will make sure that I do that within the next few days. I will catch up on the watch later list and make sure that our connection sticks. So Wanston has, I looked at the channel before I came online here. Wanston was quite early. And there is just a ton of videos here, lots of live streams. So that's good stuff. So Wanston's here, and I hope you guys, like I said, don't be shy. go ahead and connect with each other. Kanisha Harry, thanks for coming in. Naturally Mona Lisa, thank you for coming in as well. Yeah, that's nice of you to say. I've been planning for a long, long time. I wanted to make sure that we maximize the impact for everybody coming here. So I really appreciate the fact that you made it. And there's a lot that's going to be coming up with Tuber Chat. So I'm glad that you're here for now. I know it's been a long wait. Our regular live streams will begin next Friday. For now, tonight is a test stream. So it's full on. By all means, I want everybody to connect, maximize the impact while you're here. And then as well, we will take a break just for 1 week so that I can do a little bit more work in the back end, fix any glitches or troubles that we have today. And we'll be up and running in hardcore rapid pace mode next Friday. So that's a look at Wonston's. And then Derpy Leo, I hope I've got that somewhat right, the way I'm pronouncing that. N64 team, thanks for coming in. I'm happy to see that we've got some new faces in here that I'm just recently going to be connecting with. So if you'd like to, and you have the ability, then by all means, feel free to share us out on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, or anywhere else that you think is appropriate. The more people that we have, the more impact it's going to bring for everybody. And I'm going to move along into the next channel right now. So I'm just going to get back into our live stream. And when I get back to where I was, so Kristen Welton, I should mod you right now. There we go. Kristen Welton happens to be my very loving girlfriend, and very much a supporter and part of everything that I do. So you're going to want to connect with her. She's actively working on her own channel. It's very much hers. She's got a few here, but this is the one we're looking at. 59 subscribers so far. Hopefully we're going to get that number to increase. And she puts out videos every week. So as you can see, she's on schedule 1 month, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 1 week, 3 days. So she usually puts her videos out on Monday, and she'll be an entertaining person for you to connect with. So I hope that you will. And I'll just continue right along. You'll forgive me. I'm hopping through a few windows on my computer here just because I want to make sure that we've got a few things happening. And that is I've got a little system running that's going to tell me how I'm going to put channels on the screen the way I'm doing right now in some kind of a fair system when we start next week. For today, I'm just doing it manually now until I get into a little farther down the chat where you can see my plugin from Swap Meet Shots is working. Izzy's Life, thanks for coming in. I appreciate all the support you give me. Anita B. Harris, thanks for coming in. So everybody, please don't be shy. By all means, connect with each other in the chat. The way that we do that is we visit a channel one by one, watch a short video in full, leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, then give the creator a thumbs up. And if you enjoy their content, subscribe, come back here and leave a single heart next to their name. If you want to mix those up, that's fine. And let's have a look at Dumpster Diving Debs. I'm glad we're already connected with Tuber Chat. And when we look in your videos, yeah, we see that you've got quite a bit of stuff. As I look through your channel, I see you're very focused. So that's great. It looks like we've got a lot that we can learn from you. So I hope everybody's going to connect with Dumpster Diving Debs. Kira Welton is here. Thank you for coming in. I've just modded Kira as well. That's my BFF forever. for those of you who haven't met her yet. And I'm just going to catch up in the chat here. So naturally, Mona Lisa, thank you for asking me. As a matter of fact, when I've been on YouTube for several years personally. I started as a channel manager. I've always been a social media enthusiast, and I managed to do a lot of websites, apps, and things like this. So when it came to YouTube, I started a couple of channels with a few people, and doing most of the work behind the scenes for those channels, as well as filming, editing, and all the other stuff. Those channels started to grow organically. But in the last several months, I was introduced to a few people, particularly the Hoops Family Network, the TMC family, and many others after that. And they introduced me to the idea of growth streams and love streams, as we call them. A growth stream sometimes can be rapid pace and high speed, which is what Tuber Chat is going to be. However, we want to make sure that we're connecting with people the right way. And for the newcomers who come through, we want to make it easier for them than it was for us. So kind of take them by the hand and guide them, as I was guided and led by the friends who helped me grow so quickly. So before January 1st, I had less than 200 subscribers personally, and I hit 1,200 not too long ago. So as you can imagine, in just 3 months, being able to get to a position of almost monetization. Of course, we got to worry about watch hours, and we're going to help people with that here at Tuber Chat as well. I decided to take everything that I've learned over the last several years, first of all, and particularly the last 6 months or so, and put everything into one big project that I know can have great impact for people and can maximize people's ability to get subscribers as quickly as they want to, but quality connections. And then as well to get people monetized as quickly as possible. That seems to be a goal for most people in our position. Anybody under 10,000 subscribers is who I'm aiming for. So hopefully I'm going to build a lot of value. Of course, I welcome any feedback, and I hope that you'll connect with me and Tuber Chat on our website. Join the email list. That's where you're going to get the most value. That's just at tuberchat.com. And what I intend to do is feature a creator of the day, and they will be featured on our Instagram page, our Facebook page, our Twitter account as well. So hopefully you'll do that. Just visit tuberchat.com, and that's going to be the best way for you to stay up to date with everything that we're doing. But thank you, naturally, Mona Lisa, for asking and allowing me to indulge in my speech and let you know exactly how this all came to be. So I'm just going to get another channel onto the screen for now. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder. I'm glad we're already connected. This is a very recent connection for me. Most of you know that I've been aggressively working on the other growth streams with both my personal account as well as here at Tuber Chat. Now, I have yet to go through Kid Wonder's videos and see exactly what you're all about, but it looks like you've got a handful of variety here and some live streaming, which is good to see. So it's good to see a mix because that really helps with watch hours, of course, and you've been at it for quite a while, so that's great. And I hope people will connect with Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder. I'm just going to catch up and see if anybody's come in that I haven't welcomed in yet. If I have skipped over anybody, then just bear with me. I certainly don't want to. So your boy Leo, thanks for coming in. One of the things that I'm watching, I just want to let the moderators know, is Streamlabs is supposed to pop up every once in a while with some messages. There's about 6 or 7 different ones, as you see there. And I'm not going to have moderators dropping any links for now, although it's okay because Kira and Kristen weren't going to intend on doing that anyway. There's no need for links right this second. If we're going to do links, maybe I'll just do them. Here's what I'll do. Let me get back to your home page. Well, actually, I won't drop links for today. I just want to keep the chat very, very clean. I'm going to think about how I want to do that when it comes to next week when we're in full-on alpha mode. And for now, I'm going to move on to the next channel. So we did Dumpster Diving Debs. We did Wonston. Naturally, Mona Lisa. Thank you so much for engaging the conversation as well. I didn't mean to hop out of what I was doing there, but let's get your channel up on the screen. Pretty soon it'll be easier because I've got... Now, I must be connected with you on my personal channel, but not yet here. So what I'm going to do... Naturally, Mona Lisa is somebody that I've seen many, many times. So I'm going to add one of your videos. I'll add your latest video into the watch later here. And then what I'll do, we're not supposed to subscribe or watch videos while we live stream. So what I'll do is when I catch up on the watch later within the next couple of days, I will subscribe to you. I will watch the video, comment, like, and make sure that the connection sticks. So I appreciate your support. And let's have a look at Naturally Mona Lisa. Now, you've only been active for a month, but I'm happy to see that you've got so many videos. This is fantastic. Not to mention, your thumbnails are great. So it looks like you're putting in the right kind of work. My guess is you knew what you were doing before you started, and that's fantastic. So that's Naturally Mona Lisa. And we will move on next to Kanisha Harry, who is a wonderful supporter and friend of mine personally. This is somebody you're going to want to connect with for sure. Kanisha Harry joined Tuber Chat probably the moment that I mentioned it was going to be coming. So Naturally Mona Lisa, I noticed your comment saying that you spent almost 2 months preparing to launch your channel, and you've done a fantastic job. So that's great. It really it looks you've done a good job where it looks like you've done that. So I expect big things from you quickly. So I'm glad that you're here because hopefully we can help you grow. I'm sure we will. Now, Kanisha Harry has been punching out videos lately like crazy, and it is impossible for me to even catch up. Now, there's the latest one we put in the Playlist Buddies project from my own channel. We will be doing a playlist project here, but it will be different. So if you want, just bear with me. I'll have that set up by the time we start next Friday. We're going to do a playlist system that's going to help everybody with watch hours, but it is going to be slightly different than the way that I was doing it on my personal channel for those of you who did see that. So Kanisha is a creator that she's got a big family, and she does a lot of shopping. And the number one thing I think that Kanisha can help you with, not to mention her YouTube experience, is she does extreme couponing, and she finds great value while she shops, not only for herself, but for her family, and she shares all of her information. She is from Canada, as am I, so we have that in common. Most of her stuff has to do, well, all of her stuff has to do with the same kind of area as my own. Now, there's a lot to learn from her, whether you're from Canada or not, and I know most people are not, but it's nice for me. We've been able to connect because I have so much in common with her when she shops in the same stores that I do. So there's a lot to learn from Kanisha Harry. She does a lot of live streaming as well as videos. And I'm so happy to see that she's been so active lately. So hopefully you'll connect with her. And by all means, like I said, everybody, please don't be shy. We're all here for the same thing. So connect with each other in the chat. The way that we do that is we visit a channel one by one. We watch a short video in full, leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, then give a thumbs up to the creator. And if you enjoy their content, subscribe, and then come back here and leave a single heart next to their name. And like I said, we're all here for the same thing, so everybody knows that drill. Derpy, oh, sorry, I said a Leo, but it's Derpy Alec. So thanks for coming in. This is a new connection for Tuber Chat. So what I'm going to do, I know you must have heard what I had said earlier. I'm not supposed to watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. But what I will do is take one of your videos. I want to get something with a little bit of length if I can. And I will add it into the watch later for Tuber Chat. And within the next few days, I will catch up and I will subscribe to you. I will watch the video. I will like it and comment on it and make sure that the connection sticks. So you do a lot of posting here as well. This is great. It's good that you've got so much activity on your channel. Okay, I'm going to take this video right here. It's a few minutes long and add it to the watch later. And that's Derpy Alec. Hope I'm pronouncing that right for you. By the way, I noticed that It's Your Boy Leo mentioned sharing us out. So thank you very much for that. I always appreciate any help that anybody can give if you have the ability to share it out. Today is a test stream, and the regular live streams will begin next Friday. And that's just given us a chance to make sure we get any glitches out and notice any trouble that we have, although I'm sure we're going to be fine for today. Now, hopefully everybody's maximizing their time here. I really appreciate every minute that you spend, especially on this new channel. So just please don't be shy. By all means, connect with everybody in the chat, as we all know how to do. So as well, Team N64, I'm going to enjoy watching this, is a new connection for Tuber Chat. So what I'm going to do is, again, add one of your videos into the watch later. And what that will do is allow me to, when I catch up with the watch later a few days from now, I will subscribe to you, watch your video in full. I will comment on it, like it, and I will make sure that the connection sticks. So I'm just having a look through your stuff. You've got lots and lots of stuff here. This is great. I do love video games. Okay, so I'm going to take something that's at least a few minutes long. Here we go. Okay, 8 minutes. This is good. Nintendo Game Awards. Actually, I'll want to see that. So save to watch later. And there we go. That's Team N64. Okay. Oh, Team N6. Oh, that's not you? Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Do me a favor. Just please don't spam, but I will catch you. I will catch that and correct it. So let me get back to the search. And I'll remember that when I go. So this is the trouble with not using the... Did the thing not work? Is that what the problem was? The plugin? What I find, for those of you using the same plugin as me to do this, okay, so I didn't use the plugin. I searched. That's why. So if the plugin works, if you find that it's not working, then, okay, you got some good stuff here too. Playthrough of Tetris. If you find that the extension that I'm talking about for Chrome glitches a little bit and sends you to the wrong channels, just refresh your page, and I find that that works. So same speech, N64, looks like I got it. So I'm going to thank you. You didn't have to take all that off, but thank you very much for doing that. Oh, I didn't realize how much there was. And like I said, I've got you in the watch later now. So I will make sure that I catch up on that within the next few days. I probably added you in there twice, but that's okay. And I will make sure that the connection sticks. Now, I don't want to skip over anybody. So by all means, if I have missed you, then please go ahead and say something. You can see where I am in the chat compared to you. I'm far behind, of course. So let's make sure we get Anita B. Harris in here. Need that window. Anita B. Harris. So you're a new connection for Tuber Chat, although for some reason I believe that we're connected on my personal account. If anybody does want to connect with me, I'm easy to find, just Kevin K. And I will drop you I'll drop you a message here. Of course, since I'm live right now here, I will have to connect with you afterwards. There we go. So Anita B. Harris, let's have a look at your videos. 3 days ago, 1 week ago, 2 weeks ago. So you do a fair amount of posting. This is great. Always the suggestion is at least one a week. So you've done well. Yeah, you've got ride from Georgia to Mississippi. Ride with me from Georgia to Mississippi. Yes, okay. Huh. That'll be interesting. I might choose that just because I want to watch it. Although you've got a lot of stuff here. Looks like you spread a lot of positivity and optimism. And for those of you who already know me, you know I like that. And then same speech. I can't subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. So I will connect with you after by going through my watch later. I will make sure I watch that video in full. I will comment. I will like it. I will give you the thumbs up. And I will subscribe and make sure that that connection sticks. So moving right along. Oh, I just accidentally clicked something. Let's not do that. I'm going to move my windows around to make this easier. And again, if I skip over anybody, I certainly don't mean to. So just bear with me. And I'm going to make sure I get to everybody today. So I was just about to get to Kira. There she is. This is my BFF forever. Now, hopefully, Kira's being aggressive and meeting people in the chat as well. N64 team, I noticed you say you're the moderator of several subreddits. That's great. I do a lot of posting for myself and other people in Reddit, but I find myself jumping around different forums, just different subreddits, just because a couple of them seem to be closed off. I try to go on ones with low numbers so that the video gets a little bit more exposure and doesn't disappear right away. I don't know what's best, but it's good to know that you're active there, especially as a moderator. So this is Kira Welton. Like I said, she's personally my BFF forever. You can, she has her own channel. She's posting videos. She's expecting to be posting every week starting now. She's already got a couple ready to go, so you can connect with her and be ready for those. And I'm going to move along. Izzy's Life Vlogs. Dumpster Diving Debs, I think I got you, did I? I put you right at the beginning, I think. It's okay, I'll have a look again when I get back down through the chat. So you'll have to forgive me when I take my time here. I'm just hopping between a couple of different windows so that I can monitor the chat and just see what is happening with my Streamlabs chatbot here. It seems to be behaving itself and doing as it should. So Izzy's Life Vlogs is a personal supporter of mine. As a matter of fact, as you can see, he's got me personally connected on his channel, as well as Cooking with Q, who is very much a part of the Tuber Chat project with me. He's a wonderful supporter. And I did see your message as I'm skimming through the chat here about having just added Teespring. So Izzy's Life is very active right now. He's just recently done these graphics, as you can see, the new intro, among other things. So Izzy's Life is a great loyal supporter, and I hope that you'll connect with him. And I'm going to see if I can catch my place here. Let's take another quick look at Dumpster Diving Debs just to make sure. But I'm pretty sure I got it in the first place. I just don't want to have left anybody out. Yeah, we went through, I know for sure we got you. But that's okay, we'll have another look. See, she's got a lot of posting done. Now this is wonderful. Visiting the Eiffel Tower looks like something that's interesting. You know what, I'm just gonna add that into the watch later anyway. Even though we're already connected, I just want to see that video. Kristen will be interested in it too, because Paris is something that's very close to her heart. Hopefully we'll make it there one day. You made all your stuff on mobile, says N64 team. I always forget to pop these messages up on the thing, so forgive me for that. So that's great. So N64 team, when you mention like, are you a Redditor? I'm not as active as a lot of people are. What I try to do is I go through Reddit. Let's show everybody right now what Reddit is, because Reddit is a wonderful resource. And in my experience, I see that a lot of YouTubers that I come across are not taking advantage of it. So it's a very strict place where there's really hardcore etiquette that goes on in Reddit. It's a forum site, almost similar to what you might think of as a message board. And you're able, but anybody's able to go in here and post for free. So what I often do is come in here and you'll see a few things. Like I was on Happy Lux's stream earlier today, so I posted that for him. I posted another Happy Lux stream. I don't know what else I posted in here for some official D-Spot's birthday I posted as well. So I try to do that as well. What I do is I try to go through these forums, and I'll show you the one I was in first. This is the small YouTuber one. Now I'm in small YouTuber army mostly, because they've restricted this with this request to post thing. But what I do is I go through and I look for something like this, where somebody says like help growing channel, because I want to help people who are looking for help and not afraid to ask. So, you know, this person is talking about this. So what I would do is I would go to that post and I would offer some help, you know, just an opinion. A lot of times I like to encourage people for things like this. I'm not going to do this kind of stuff while I'm on the regular live stream starting next week. I just want to show everybody here this resource, because Reddit, I get a lot of quality people from Reddit just by doing this once in a while. I usually hop on for a half hour at a time. So sometimes people just need a couple of words of encouragement. I usually put much more than this, but you know, even just saying this to somebody, it makes people feel great, you know, that people care for 2 seconds about what they're doing. So there we go. And then I'm just skimming through the chat again to make sure I haven't missed anything. Okay, so yo, it's your boy Leo. Thank you again for sharing it out. Now, you're obviously a new connection, but we knew that already, at least for Tuber Chat anyway. So what I'm going to do, like I've been saying to a couple of other people who I haven't been connected to, is I'm going to add one of your videos into the watch later, and in a couple of days I will catch up on that. And then what I will do is I will watch your video in full, I will comment on it, like it, and I will subscribe to you and make sure that the connection sticks. I can't subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. So it looks like you got some serious music stuff here. I'm gonna watch this because I do enjoy music. Now I don't know if those, I don't imagine those are vinyl records, even though they're albums. I love vinyl records, but that's just a personal thing. So there you go. Yo, it's your boy Leo. Obviously, is a great supporter for you know, visiting here today and sharing out. So hopefully you'll connect with Leo as well. And it's great to see everybody connecting. I will make a subreddit N64 team for Tuber Chat, but I haven't done it yet. So it is a thought. I want to make sure that everything that we do with Tuber Chat brings value for people. So I want to make sure that I attack that in the right way. And there we go. For those of you who are just catching up, and I haven't mentioned already, to get the most out of TuberChat, just visit tuberchat.com, sign up for the email list. We'll be sending emails every week, and this will give you a chance to become a featured creator on our Instagram page, our Facebook page, our Twitter account, and much more. We also have a Teespring there. So hopefully you'll do that. You'd wish best. Thanks for coming in. Let me just catch up and welcome a few people who I haven't welcomed yet. It's going to take me a second to catch up here. Sincerely, Lucy, thank you so much for coming in and supporting. Lucy is a wonderful supporter of mine. I hope you'll connect with her. You'll see, even if you go through my channel, if you go through hers, you'll see me on her channel. If you go through mine, you'll see her on mine as well. And on my community tab, I share a few things for her as well. She's a wonderful supporter. There was an account that I missed here, and I wanted to welcome you. I'm so sorry. If I've skipped over anybody, oh, You'd Wish Best is here. Okay, so thank you for coming in. And then just at the end here, G New York TV. Is that G New York TV? I hope I'm getting that somewhat right. Thank you for coming in. And what we're doing is we're taking our time today, but we're just going through some channels because this is our test stream as we get ready to start live streaming next week. Oh, and it's great that Kristen has mentioned this. So if anybody is interested in swapping playlists, first of all, I do it, Kristen does it, Kira does it, and sincerely, Lucy, 100%. She's very close to her watch hours right now. She's only 400 away. So if you want to swap playlists with some people, sincerely, Lucy is somebody who's very aggressively doing that right now. But as well, Kristen and Kira are beneficial, especially in the fact they have short playlists. They don't have a lot of videos yet, but they're willing to run playlists for you that are even longer. And then myself, I have plenty of playlists of all different lengths so that you can do whatever you want. I'm willing to just run whatever your longest playlist is for anybody. So if you'd like to connect within the chat, make arrangements with each other, then please, I encourage that. And if you'd like to connect with me separately to do something like swapping playlists, or if you have other ideas for collaborations, then you can catch me on Instagram or Facebook or just about anywhere else. Those are the best two. And I'll be happy to make arrangements with you separately there. So Dumpster Diving Devs, just join the mail list. That's perfect. Thank you very much. I'm going to have a look at that, and I'm going to just about guarantee you that I'm going to put you as a featured creator then for doing that. If you guys can imagine, I want to give a lot of benefit and maximize the impact, especially to people who've come and supported right from the beginning, so as not to forget where we came from. TuberChat is a big project, and I intend on doing big things with this and helping a lot of people. But since you're here helping me right now, I want to maximize the impact for everybody. So for instance, like I said, for Dumpster Diving Devs, who just added herself to the email list, I'm going to go through that email list, and that's where I'm going to start picking creators of the day. If you can imagine, I'm going to need people for the first few weeks, but once it gets rolling, there's going to be too many people that I'm going to have to start choosing. So right now is your time, and I'm really happy for anybody that wants to get in there so that I can maximize your impact. I love, love, love helping people. So I want to do that. Izzy's Life Vlogs, as I mentioned, he's aggressively doing a lot of work right now. He's got his own Teespring, so he's got a lot of ways that you can support him as well. And I'm just skipping through the chat here. So N6014, thanks for taking all those messages off again. That's okay. Oh, and it's your boy Leo. Thank you for reminding everybody. Yes, we got 16 likes. There's 15 people watching right this second, so thank you for that. I know I'm taking longer than a lot of these things do, but I just want to make sure I recognize everybody for today. When we start live streaming next week, I'm going to find a way to do to kind of randomize who gets featured on the screen. But for today, we want to catch everybody. So Dumpster Diving Dev is 100% there. There's Kevin K. If you guys haven't already connected with me personally, then by all means, I would love it if you did. So Kira, I hope that you're aggressively meeting people. And just to remind everybody how we connect with everybody the right way is we visit a channel one by one, watch a short video in full, preferably over a minute long. It doesn't have to be much longer than that, whatever you can find. You leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, give a thumbs up, and then if you enjoyed the creator's content, subscribe to them, come back here, and leave a single heart next to their name. If you wouldn't mind mixing those up, then that's okay. I see we're not doing too bad for emojis in the chat today anyway, so that's great. Now let's get to Sincerely a Lucy. Sincerely a Lucy was in a live stream that I did. It's my latest live stream if you look at my personal channel. And we had a great time. She actually hung out with me for a while, and then she went afterwards and yeah, I can't remember which one that was. Yeah, Lucy does a lot of posting, and she's live very often. And she's on a lot of other people's videos as well. A lot of other people's live streams. So I'm trying to imagine which one we were in. Do you feel that it's okay not to be okay? I came in with that one. Must have been this. Must have been Live with Lucy and Friends. I wonder if I can find another video. I just want to show you what I'm talking about when I say what a wonderful supporter she is. So Lucy is the first person on YouTube to interview me personally. It's right there. So you can see how close we are, and you can see that she is somebody who you're definitely gonna want to connect with. So I hope that you will. And as I continue along, I'm glad to see everybody is connecting. Dumpster Diving Debs, thank you. I know you said you're leaving. Hopefully I caught you in time to say goodnight. It's great that everybody's connecting. I don't want to miss anybody. So G New York TV, I did miss one, and that was the one that I skipped over in the chat earlier too. Okay, pardon me while I take my time here. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. I'm just looking at a couple of different windows here, so I wonder why I'm pausing. I want to make sure that I don't miss You'd Wish Best. There it is, right after Streamlabs came in. Now I just go find, yeah, Streamlabs. Here we go. Okay, You'd Wish Best. I want to make sure I didn't miss you. Here we go. And we'll see if I can speed myself up a little bit. Now, You'd Wish Best is a new connection. There's our the video we connected with, so that must have been today or yesterday. You've got, now I have yet to go through You'd Wish Best. You'd Wish Best's videos, but I see you do a lot of live streaming. Okay, so it looks like you're working on, oh, I see. Okay, so you do growth streams as well, by the look of it. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but when we talk about getting extra bananas, that's what we're talking about always in these growth streams. So hopefully we can get you some value here, but it looks like You'd Wish Best is going to be able to get some value for a lot of people as well, and not to mention you post a lot of videos as well. So that's great. I'm happy to see you've got so much variety and you're so active. So You'd Wish Best is somebody that everybody's going to want to connect with. And let me get back to the chat and skip through. Naturally, Mona Lisa, I did put your channel up, right? Yes, because I said we're not connected here yet, but we will be because we're connected personally. That's why. Okay, I just want to make sure I don't miss. I'm glad everybody's connecting. I skipped back there for a while because I didn't want to miss that last channel. Now we're getting on to New York TV. Well, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right for you. Okay, New York TV, I'm just going to hide that message. It was automatically held. So what we do in these growth streams is not to ask people to visit. We're all here for the same thing. So people will visit you. The best thing you can do is pick people one by one, visit them if you think you want to connect with them, and watch a short video in full, leave a meaningful comment related to the content of the video, give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy the creator, subscribe to them, then come back here and leave a single heart next to their name. We all know what that means, and they will get back to you. But for now, let's have a look at your channel. So I see you've got live streaming going on, which is great, as well as other videos. Okay, testing in OBS Live. Yeah, I thought about OBS, but I decided to stick with StreamYard for now just to get this thing off the ground. We'll see what happens later. So you got a little bit of variety here, but you got a couple of things that are look delicious. A couple of these meals. This is good stuff. So I'm glad we're connected, but this looks like a channel anybody's going to want to connect with. You've got some really delicious looking stuff here. We'll have something in common with cooking with Q. So let me make sure that I'm not missing any. Lady B. Ashley, thank you for coming in. Forgive me for taking so long to welcome you in. Oh, Shutter Captured, thank you for coming in. We actually just connected. I've got a couple windows going on here, so when you see me pause, it's just because I'm looking through all my stuff and scoping it out, making sure everything's good. Lady B. Ashley, so we're not connected yet on this particular channel. I'm not sure if you and I are on my personal channel, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of your videos and I'm going to add it into the watch later for Tuber Chat. And then what that will allow me to do in a couple of days, I will skip through, not skip through, I will go through the watch later list. I will watch your video in full. I will comment on it, like it. I will subscribe to you. And in that way, I make sure that that connection sticks. That's the right way to do it. I can't subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. You're going to have to forgive me. That's going to go on for quite a while. And then as I keep going, yeah, my pleasure. New York TV. Shutter Captured, yes. We just connected. Was it today or yesterday? So Tuber Chat started quite some time ago as far as getting everything set up. Look at you, so close to the 1,000. I don't know if we have enough people to quite get you there right now, but hopefully I'd love to see it if we could get Shutter Captured up to that 990. So close. We all either know what that feels like or we can imagine. So I'd love to see a few people connect to Shutter Captured. Obviously, it's a quality connection. because we just connected within the last couple of days, and they're here now. So that shows you right there that they're willing not only to connect, but then to follow up afterwards. And being, having that many subscribers, you got a lot of people to follow. So I appreciate the fact that you're here as well. So you got a lot of variety here. A little bit of live streaming, which is great. It looks like you got some really entertaining stuff here. I like good content like this. That looks very unique and interesting. Lots and lots of stuff. Looks like you're having a good time with some family there. Oh, some unboxing videos. So you do a good variety of stuff. So there you go. So Shutter Captured is somebody, I have yet to go through your stuff, but Shutter Captured is somebody that you're going to want to connect with. And I see Fire and Air Tarot is here. Fire and Air Tarot supports everything that I do lately. You're a wonderful supporter. Fire and Air Tarot is somebody you're going to have to connect with, because not to mention Fire and Air Tarot connects with a lot of other people as well. So we run across each other in other people's live streams all the time. But she's a wonderful supporter of mine personally. So somebody you're going to want to track down and connect with here. So I'm just skipping along. Hopefully everybody's connecting. I see a lot of connecting going on, which is great. Since this is new, there should be a lot of new connections for everybody. So I'd love to see everybody just getting a lot going on. So let's have a look at Fire and Air Tarot's channel. Now, I don't want to miss anybody. So if I've skipped over anybody, by all means for today, please let me know. Don't be shy. So I'm actually a member of the TR Show and the Crockett Way. So Fire and Air Tarot's got a lot of stuff, not to mention tarot readings. Now, am I pronouncing that right? My understanding is it's tarot. So you can please correct me if I'm wrong, because I've been saying that incorrectly every time I see you then. But hopefully I've got it right. So what was the other thing that you were live the other day? Is that still, oh, here, the Echo Show 8. And I was saying that I was jealous because she got it ahead of me, because I haven't got anything like that yet. But that's interesting. So if you're looking for that kind of a thing, any of those Echo Show products might be interesting to see what she has to say about that. And very, very active. Look at how much posting is done on this channel. So that's somebody that you're going to want to connect with, because like I said, she is a wonderful supporter of mine personally, as well as being here and has been obviously looking forward to the Tuber Chat project. Cooking with Q and more. So, for lack of a better term, this is my right-hand man when it comes to Tuber Chat and everything that we're going to be doing here. As you can see, he's got me personally featured here, and the Hoops Family Network, who is also very much a part of the Tuber Chat project. Now, Cooking with Q and More is very close to that 1,000 subscribers, and I can't think of a more supportive YouTuber on the platform. So by all means, connect with Cooking with Q and More. He is a powerhouse when it comes to promoting channels and helping smaller creators. So it's somebody you're going to want to connect with because he's a quality supporter, not to mention a personal friend of mine. There's Sincerely a Lucy again. So you can see the connection between everybody starts building around here. And he does a lot of posting. He's actually got 2 channels. But this is the one he's focused on right now, and you're going to be able to learn a lot. He does his cooking tutorials in a way that is very easy to understand and makes it look easy. So if you're looking for that kind of stuff, that's another reason to connect with him as well. You should come in here with Do It All Sealing, eh?
Well, yeah.
Then moving along. I haven't seen any trouble so far in the chat, so I've been watching. But I also haven't seen much. Oh, okay, G New York TV. Thank you. I haven't. Oh, Fire and Air Tarot shared on the community tab again. Fire and Air Tarot shares all my stuff. This another reason. If you're looking for somebody who's a wonderful supporter and somebody who will do what is, well, go over and above to support other people, then Fire and Air Tarot is a great channel for that. I appreciate anybody supporting. I appreciate every minute that you spend here. I know we've all got a lot of channels to follow. As our channels get bigger and we get more subscribers, if we subscribe to more people, it gets harder and harder to support everybody as much as you'd like. But I appreciate the fact that you're here, and we intend on bringing a lot of value to everybody that comes by. So hopefully I haven't missed anybody. If I have, again, please don't be shy. Just let me know. It does. Playlist, and it doesn't show a red line. Was that for me, Fire and Air Tarot, about this playlist? Forgive me for being confused there, unless you're talking to somebody. I just want to make sure. That's funny. Kristen's using the same way I do to connect with people. That's okay. So yeah, if I miss something there, Fire and Air Tarot, just let me know. If not, then that's okay. Great. Okay, it looks like I'm caught up in the chat. So again, I'll take the time to remind everybody, if you haven't already, please give us a thumbs up. I appreciate that. If you haven't already subscribed to Tuber Chat, then please do. Keep that bell on so that you're notified. We're going to start live streaming next week, and we're going to have a regular schedule. But this is just a test for today to make sure that we've got no problems, no glitches, and everybody's happy. By all means, connect with everybody in the chat. I see everybody is, so that's great. And then as well, to get the most out of Tuber Chat, you're going to want to sign up for the email list. I'm looking for people right now to use as my featured creator of the day, where we will be putting them on our Instagram page, our Facebook page, as well as our Twitter profile, and tweeting that stuff out. We also have a Teespring that is building up. Now, I do want to let you know that anything that's ever done with Tuber Chat is going to be something that brings you value, not just brings us value. And I want to show you what I mean. We do have a couple of products that are ready to go, which is this pillow. You see things like this around YouTube all the time. So on one side, we've got our Tuber Chat logo. So if you happen to have this and you wanted to support us, you could flash that side, and something that can leave a subliminal message for your people on your channel, people watching your videos and live streams on the other side to try to entice them into subscribing to you. Then as well, same thing done with the mug. Now, we will come out with more products as I find things that I think are suitable and can bring value to you, as well as having, you know, our nice logo on there and everything else. Oh, it allows you to play playlists. I understand what you're saying. So Fire and Air Tarot, let's have another look, okay? Because that's valuable information, and I really appreciate you catching me up on that. I was just saying that I caught the live stream that Fire and Air Tarot did the other day. That was, I watch a lot of live streams. Now, I'm very lucky because half of my full-time job is YouTube already. I am on YouTube all the time. So I'm able to catch a lot of people's live streams, watch a lot of videos and things like that. But when we look at this one, now I can't let it run, but when we look at this one, unboxing of the Echo Show 8 and the Alexa light plug, I can like it though. This is a video where what she's letting us know now is you're able to run playlists for people on that device. So that's great to know, because when you're looking for watch hours, one of the best things that you can do is hook up with other creators and swap playlists with them. So since Fire and Air Tarot Oh, but it doesn't show the red lines. Now I understand. Okay, that's okay. There's a lot of situations on YouTube when you want to swap playlists with people and they want to have proof that you've watched, and then you got to send them proof and this, that, which is fine. And we may do the same thing here. I've got a playlist system that I'm going to start running next week, so you can be ready for that. And that's going to build watch time for everybody. But it is, like I was saying, it's easy for me to run playlists for people. I do it all the time. Fire and Artero is obviously willing to swap playlists with people by even mentioning this stuff. So that's another reason to hook up with them. But it's interesting to know that these Alexa, the Echo devices can do that, because you're always unsure. You know, you got to do a lot of research before you start buying. There's a lot of competing products out there right now when we're talking about Android, when we're talking about, you know, Alexa and Google and Apple and everything else. So it's nice to have a little bit of informed decision. But if you're looking for devices and things where you want to make arrangements with people to swap playlists, then that's obviously an option. And then I'm sure she'll be willing to take feedback and answer questions for anybody that comments on that video after you watch it as well. So that's okay. Oh, Twin Armaduke is here. So for those of you who don't already know, this is my son, Jeremy. Now, when I looked yesterday, he still only had one video. Yes, he's only got one video. I know he's producing his second video, but he does an absolutely stunning job. Now, I'm not connected yet with the Tuber Chat channel, but what I will do is I'm going to take this video, add it into the watch later, and then Jeremy already knows the speech, but I will go through the watch later within a couple of days and make sure the video gets watched, liked, commented on, and I will subscribe as well. Not to mention, I should be modding Jeremy right now. Cooking with Q is modded. So I'm not going to have a lot of moderators on this channel. I don't want people to feel obligated. I want people to, enjoy themselves and focus on connecting with each other. So Kristen and Q, thank you for dropping those links. You don't have to worry about that so much because I've got the Streamlabs chatbot that should be coming through and dropping those links as well. It looks like I've got it set a little tight because it's not sending anything yet. It's only sent one thing so far. So you forgive me, I'm working on a couple of windows here. So here we go. I've built a little system that will allow me to have some points, kind of a point system, so that hour counts the hours that people have been here, so that I can reward people. Because like I said, we want to maximize impact for everybody. So I can let you know right now, when you come to Tuber Chat, the longer you spend, the more value you're going to get out of it, because this is how I'm going to decide how to feature channels when it gets busy and things like that. And then as well, so thank you again, Kristen and Q, for dropping those links. If you want to get the most out of Tuber Chat, of course, the mailing list is the most important. This is where you're going to get the most value because you can stay up to date with everything that we're doing. You can't always make it to a live stream, even when we schedule them. I know that. But hopefully you can make most of them so that you can gain a lot of subscribers. But this is going to tell you any other things that we're doing to maximize your impact. And I am looking for creators to feature on our Instagram page, our Facebook page, our Twitter, and then other places as well. So I'm just taking a second here to get back over to my Streamlabs. This is really, really tight. It's only dropped one thing. Here we go. Oh, so it just dropped the same thing. And I was hoping that it would do a little bit more than that. So I'm just editing some stuff here, and hopefully it's not going to bombard us. You'll bear with me now that I'm caught up in the chat. Let's put somebody up on the screen so that we can Get a channel featured. I'm gonna figure this out. Go over here. There we go. Let's see if Wonston is still here. Still here. Okay, it's me, Wonston is still here. Hopefully you're getting a lot of value. It's Me Wonston was the first one here. I haven't featured your channel in a while, so it's perfect that I can do that right now. I'll give you guys something to have a look at while I do what I'm doing in another window here. Lots and lots of content here. Now, I'm loosening up the Streamlabs chat bot, which is similar to Nightbot, if you guys have ever seen that. And what that's going to do, it's automatically going to drop all the links so that the moderators don't have to worry about it. I want to make the job on the moderators as easy as possible so that we can all focus on maximizing our impact and value as opposed to chasing things down in the chat. There we go. Now, if there's any luck, within the next few minutes, Streamlabs will start dropping a few more useful things. Should be dropping a lot of different stuff. But luckily, the email list is the one that came through the most. And like I keep saying, that's the one that you're going to want to connect with because it will be the gateway to everything else that we're doing. So I also described the fact that we're going to have a playlist system in place, and that will be similar to a lot of the other things that you see around YouTube for playlist groups and this and that, where what we will do is take a video from each creator and add it into the playlist to get it off the ground. And then what will happen afterwards is you will watch playlist number 1 and then just send in a screenshot letting us know that you've watched it, and I'll add a video in for you to playlist number 2. And same thing, you watch playlist number 2, you get added into playlist number 3, and something like this. So the best way to keep up to date with that and everything else that we're doing, of course, is to sign up for the email list, and you just go to tuberchat.com for that. So it's nice to see that a few people are already familiar as well. But hopefully everybody's getting the value that they intended by coming here, by connecting with each other in the chat. And then I'm just going to look over here again for a second. Let's put Anita B. Harris back up. Where's her channel? Oh, you're gone. Okay, you're still here. Why am I buffering on my own channel? I can check. Oh, it's your boy Leo. Okay, let's find a message from you so I can get your channel up. Hopefully you're here. Hopefully you're connecting with people. There we go. Now, again, for those of you who haven't already heard the speech, when I find a new connection for TuberChat, what I'll do is, which I've already done for Leo here, is add a video into the watch later list, and then I will catch up on that within the next several days. I will watch the video, comment on it, like it, and subscribe, and in that way I'll make sure that the connection sticks. We all know that the regular, the most important thing when you're connecting with people is to make sure that it's done the right way so that the connection sticks. And the way that we do that is we visit a channel, we watch a short video in full. It doesn't have to be long, just over a minute. And then you leave a meaningful comment related to the content of the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you enjoy the creator's content, you subscribe, and in that way you make sure that the connection sticks, and then you come back here and leave a single heart next to their name, and you can mix up the colors if you want it to be fun and everything else. So we've got another channel here that just walked in the door, so let's give them a nice welcome, Bubbly Gaming. Now, you're a new connection for Tuber Chat, so I don't know how much of the speech you just heard because you just got here. I cannot subscribe or watch videos while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take the longer of your 2 videos here, add it into my watch later list. And what I will do is I will catch up on the watch later within the next few days. I will watch that video in full. I will like it, comment on it, give you the thumbs up, and I will subscribe to you. And in that way, I will make sure that the connection sticks. So we're going to have a look at Bubbly Gaming for a moment. And I'm going to take a short break, and I'll be right back. So hopefully everybody's continuing to connect in the chat, especially Bubbly Gaming. I know you just got here, but everybody's been connecting for a while. So by all means, connect with anybody that you'd like to. And again, all we do is following the instructions at the bottom of your screen there. We visit a channel one by one, watch a short video in full, leave a meaningful comment related to the content of that video, and then give a thumbs up. And if you enjoy the creator's content, subscribe to them, and come back here and leave a single heart next to their name, and we all know what that means. Now, for those of you who'd like to connect with me personally, again, my name is Kevin K. Let me just pop myself back into the stream here. Oh, my name is not there. I thought it was there the whole time. Brand. Oh, okay. I thought it was on it. Of course, I'm leaving. I do such a bad job with these comments all the time. I leave them there forever. There we go. So if you'd like to connect with me personally, I'm just going to leave a message in the chat under my personal account. Kevin K, that's me. And I'll be happy to connect with anybody after the live stream that's not already connected to me. Aunt Cece's Kitchen, thanks for coming in. Oh, let me get over to your channel here. So there we go. So Streamlabs. Now here's the problem. I loosened it up and now it's popping messages too often. So this is what I wanted to see. But as you guys can see, it's dropping the links on its own. So I'm going to have to adjust all this. And this is what we wanted. This is why I say tonight's a test stream. We just want to make sure we get the kinks out so that we're ready. I'm going to start live streaming. My intention is next Friday. So make sure you're subscribed here to TuberChat. Keep the bell on. And better yet, go to tuberchat.com, sign up for the email list. I'm looking for creators to feature and do some social media work for. So as well, subscribe, keep the notifications on so you don't miss the live stream. And Cece's Kitchen, since you and I are connected personally, but not yet, I haven't subscribed to you with the TuberChat channel. What I'm going to do is take a video of yours right now, something not 8 hours long, but I will take something that's a few minutes long, and I will add it into the watch later list, and I will catch up on that within a few days. And what I will do, I'll take this one here. I will watch the video in full. I will comment on it, like it. I will subscribe to you, give you the thumbs up. And in that way, I will make sure that the connection sticks. I can't subscribe or watch videos while I live stream, apparently, but I don't want to chance it. So we'll make sure that we do that right. So since we've slowed down, I just want to let everybody know I really appreciate the fact that you have come and spent some time with us today. I will let the stream roll for a little while longer. I'm going to step away and just let it roll so you guys can continue to connect for a few more minutes. But as our channels get bigger and bigger, and as we grow and as we follow more people and more people follow us, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody you want to as often and as much as you want. So I really appreciate every moment that you've spent here today. If you have any feedback, I'll be happy to hear it. If you want to connect with me, like I said, I dropped my channel in the chat there. You can connect with me. My name's Kevin K. I'm easy to find. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, as is TuberChat. So if you have those, you'll want to follow TuberChat there as well. And then I'll be interested to know any feedback that you have so that we can kick into very high gear starting next weekend. So thank you again very much for joining me. Thank you very much for supporting TuberChat. This is a big project, and I intend to build a lot of value for you over the coming months. So thank you again. And like I said, I will let the stream roll for a little while longer so everybody can continue to connect. And I'm just going to step away and I'll end the stream in a few more minutes. Okay, thank you all again for coming in. I'm going to wrap up the stream now. I do appreciate all the support that you've given. I appreciate the fact that you're even here. Kristen, is that a message for me? Or are you just saying that to people? Anybody can do that as well if you want. If you want to get after the replay, if you haven't had a chance to connect with anybody, the chat should be available in the replay. And you can just skip ahead and make sure that you haven't missed anybody. Obviously, everybody that here wants to connect. And then as well, you can do, as Kristen is suggesting, and add people's videos into your watch later list, as I will be doing, so that you can connect with them the right way. So, once again, thank you for coming in. I'm just going to do a couple of goodbye messages from both myself and from Tuber Chat. So thank you again. Good night, everybody.